Arsenal fans, the run is over. Mikel Arteta's longest unbeaten streak as Arsenal manager has officially ended. And the man who stopped him? None other than former Arsenal boss Unai Emery. It's almost poetic. Arteta was on the verge of surpassing Emery's 2018 record. But football has a funny way of writing its own scripts. Unai Emery, the man many felt never got time, never got backing, and never got patience, stood between Arteta and history. And he made sure his record stayed untouched. A good afternoon for the Villa boss indeed. So let's look back at the undefeated streak Arteta built before it finally snapped at Villa Park. It began with a 3-0 win over Athletic Club in the Emirates Cup, followed by a huge statement at Old Trafford, a 1-0 win vs Manchester United. Then came the domination. 5-0 against Leeds, 3-0 vs Nottingham Forest, and a 2-0 Champions League win over Athletic Club. Arsenal held Manchester City to 1-1. Beat Port Vale 2-0 in the Carabao Cup. Then edged Newcastle 2-1 away. Europe? No problem. A 2-0 victory over Olympiacos. A ruthless 4-0 win vs Atletico Madrid. And a massive 3-1 victory versus Bayern Munich. In the league they kept rolling. 2-0 vs West Ham. 1-0 at Fulham. 1-0 vs Crystal Palace. 4-1 in the North London derby vs Spurs. 2-0 against Brighton. 2-0 vs Brentford. And 3-0 away at Slavia Prague. Then came a tough 2-2 draw against Sunderland, but still the unbeaten run stayed alive. Even Chelsea couldn't stop them. That match ended 1-1 at Stamford Bridge. It was a stretch of dominance across Europe, the Premier League, and domestic cups. One of the most impressive periods in Arteta's Arsenal era. But all great runs eventually meet their end. And this one ended at Villa Park. Aston Villa 2-1 Arsenal. Unai Emery, cool, calm, tactical, denied Arteta the chance to break his record. Imagine if Emery got the same time, the same support, the same patience Arsenal gave Arteta. Would the story have been different?